Hey, what's up, guys? It's Enchanted. Hope everybody's doing okay. So, if you guys have been on Twitter recently, you might be aware of the fact that the Barbs and the Beehive, they are beefing right now. Pretty bad if I do say so myself. So, I'm part of the Beehive, and as far as I've known, the Beehive and the Barbs, they've always been allies. You know what I mean? They always bring each other up. They always help support the others. Nicki or Beyonce, but they are dragging each other all over Twitter for some reason. I'm trying to still figure out the exact reason, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the fact that Beyonce is her song "Break My Soul" is #1, and the Beehive wants to push that for another week at #1. And Nicki Minaj's "Super Freaky Girl" is supposed to possibly debut at #1, which we'll talk about later. And Nicki Minaj's fans want to get that to #1. And in my opinion, I'm a Beehive, and I want a successful #1 song for Beyonce, and "Break My Soul" was just that. It got hit #1. If it stays stable in the top 10, I'm happy. But I do want Nicki Minaj to get this #1. That's what Stan Twitter. That's what all they joke about or drag her about. You can't get a solo #1. You can't get a solo #1. So hopefully she can get this solo #1, and it's looking like it's secured because after she released the Romans Reloaded version of Super Freaky Girl, it's expected to be #1. It was expected to be #2 for like most of the week, so I was a little anxious. I was like, I don't know if we could do it, but surprisingly after this, it's kind of a clear #1. So I'm even gonna title this, Nicki's first #1. So I'm happy that Nicki could finally get her first #1. She could put that behind her. And I listened to the Romans Reloaded version. I don't know if it was on the regular version. I might have to look. But she was throwing shots at Megan. She was talking about how her old mixtape outsold Megan's album, which, if you guys didn't know, Megan is projected to sell 60,000 around. And I think Nicki Minaj's mixtape last year did 89K, which, I mean, it's still kind of, you can't really compare because I think she did have Drake, she had Wayne, which can help push the shells. But she did have a lot in pure sales as well. The Barbs came out to support. So, she's a bigger artist. She's expected to sell bigger. I'm just shook. I'm just like, I didn't know this feud was as deep as what it was. Because, I mean, it's hip hop. So, you're going to throw some shots here and there, at your peers. But it seems like, I don't know. I feel like Nicki is a little, I don't know, just has something against Megan. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, is it just because of the Cardi B thing or is it something else? Because if it's just the Cardi B thing, I can see if you're really cool with Megan Thee Stallion, and then she switched over and did some Cardi B stuff, which they did seem cool. So I could see why there might be something with that. But I mean, if it was just like an industry thing, you just collabing for the industry, and then same thing, you're gonna collab with Cardi B. I don't really know if she should hold Megan really accountable. It's just business. But maybe there's something else that I don't know about, that happened. So one of the Barbs or something could let me know if there's any shady stuff that Megan has done to Nicki Minaj in the past. So we'll just let me know. But yes, Nicki Minaj is projected to finally have her first solo #1, and it's a good thing because at the end of the day, if Beyonce is gonna lose to somebody, because Break My Soul wasn't going #1 this week anyway. It was gonna be As It Was by Harry Styles. So if Break My Soul couldn't go #1, I'm glad that it was gonna be, it was gonna be Nicki Minaj, a black woman passing the throne to another black woman. I think there's nothing better than that. So I'm happy. Were you guys surprised that it was going #1? I know if you watched my previous video, I said I think it's gonna go #1. But earlier in this week it was projected at #2, so I was getting a little anxious. I was like, oh gosh, can please Barbs, y'all need to push this. Don't let Nicki Minaj. And what you guys also need to do, the Barbs, don't embarrass Nicki Minaj. Don't stop streaming this next week. Don't let her free fall. Don't let her go anywhere outside top 15 next week. She's starting to get that radio play that she was, that we're used to seeing. So, hopefully that provides some stability for Nicki Minaj. But you guys got to keep streaming, keep buying, keep supporting. But yeah, are you guys surprised? I'm happy that she's finally doing it so she could put it behind her. I'm glad that Beyonce got her little, reign with her album Renaissance, and a #1 song as well. Black women are being successful, supporting others. Don't tear either one down. Let's go. Come on. There's enough room in the industry for everybody. But let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day.